Welcome, everyone. You are now tuned in to Frequency Modulation 228. Welcome to the studio. On here, we will be showcasing talent of all ranges and walks of life. We are here to bring in the future. So sit back and relax before the radio show. Hello, welcome to Before the Radio Show. This is your host, TXNITRUE. Today we have our guest, HUGO.
Yo, what's
on the
up,
show.
guy? Oh, shoot.
What's up, brother?
What's up, bro? What's up? How's it going today?
Not much. I'm doing good, bro. Just posted. Been working. How you been?
Hey, chilling, bro. Just trying to work, trying to survive, honestly. A little bit nervous, a little bit excited, but we're ready to get the day started, you know?
Yeah, definitely. You haven't had any prior interviews or anything, huh?
Nah, not really. Nah, this is the first time I really set up, in front of a camera. People are asking me questions. People really don't understand this feeling until you actually do it. So I don't know. I'm just trying to go with the flow. Hopefully y'all like this. Hopefully you guys are rocking with our little vibe. Yeah, for real. Definitely been grinding, bro. Really like the music that you've been putting out and stuff. Want to tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and a little bit about your music? Yeah, for sure. So, my introduction, my name is Victor. I'm 21 right now. I'm originally from Mexico City. Not Mexico City, but Mexico country. It's a little city called León, Guanajuato. So I'm a little paisa. To all my paisas out there, shout out, you know what I mean? Honestly, I don't have a lot of life. I'm not a really interesting person. I started music when I was just a little kid. My background is with my dad. He's a wedding singer. He's a musician himself. He actually started doing music here in Pueblo. There's this one place in downtown that they closed down. It's called Rojas Bar and Grill by the Arts and Museum Pueblo. That's where my dad used to sing at all the time when that restaurant would be open. And he actually has some pictures of his cover albums and all that. So to me, it's always been looking up to him and doing all this, him having fun. I've always wanted to try it. So ever since I was 3 years old, I got a little guitar and started playing and started progressing, But I never really took it serious. That's one of the things I do regret. I regret not taking instruments serious in music to the point where I can come out and play on the piano by ear, do stuff like that. That's something I really do regret not taking since an early age. Because I feel like those are the skills that really, make you stand out in the music industry when you really understand music.
Yeah, definitely. So you everything that you've learned, you're self-taught as well?
Yeah, everything I've done so far. Other than the songs that we produce together, shout out Anyone Can Thrive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, everything I've seen is on YouTube. Now we live in a world where anything you want to learn, go YouTube it. For real, you'll learn something about it.
Yeah, for real. There's so much knowledge out there, and everything you can learn, you can be self-taught with it.
That is really true. Yeah.
Yeah. You said your dad, he has pictures inside the old Rojas when he did performances and stuff.
Yeah, actually, if you look up on YouTube, Sangre Canela by Juan Alvarez, you'll see the video of the old Rojas, and you'll see some shots from Pueblo and all that. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I know that place closed down a while ago now already.
Yeah, that's a while ago, honestly.
I thought they were one of the really good restaurants that we had here.
It was really good. I grew up in Pueblo until I was 4 or 5 years old, so my memories are really, really vague. But other than that, I just remember the place being home, like a home feeling. There you go.
Yeah. So how was it growing up in Mexico?
Growing up in Mexico, what can I say? The life over there is more, it's depending where you at. It's depending what kind of, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but depending on what type of social part of the move Mexico you're in, economically speaking, it's going to be different for everybody. One of the things I do notice a lot in Mexico is that whenever people need to grind, it's survival mode. It's people against people, But at the same time, when it's time to come together, there's nothing like Mexicans with Mexicans, for real. There ain't nothing There's never gonna be a time where a homie isn't gonna be in distress and some paisa ain't gonna pull up and help him. So that's something that I do appreciate more of the Mexican culture here in the United States. They really are bonded because of the, I don't know if you could call it trauma, but living in Mexico, it was just chill. I grew up in a Catholic environment a lot, so ever since I was a little kid, I was in Catholic schools. That did not develop to become such a good thing, because now I do not believe in like the churches. Not that I do not believe in God. I'm a God-fearing man, but this system and just a system and organization, all that, I don't mess with that. I can't be in a group. But other than that, growing up in Mexico is like how they say, going out, playing soccer in the streets, the stores every 5 minutes. You go to the corner, there's a store. To the other corner, there's another store. Food is always delicious, bro. You'll never miss. You'll never miss going hungry out there, bro. You'll get food for like 2 cents, 1 penny, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You go to the lady that you be funny with, and you're like, "Yo, can I have a taco?" And she be giving you a taco type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's tight.
Yeah,
a lot of love and respect between the community and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've been there once. I went to Cozumel. It was pretty cool out there in the island.
Yeah, that island is lit, bro. I see you.
Yeah, have you been there too?
To Cozumel, no. I've been like Stapa. There's some Isla Mujeres and all that. There's but I know the vibe, what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was cool out there. My dad and my stepmom had got married out there.
I see.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was cool. We did actually go see everything too. We had went to a couple pyramids that they had out there, and then checked out some other stuff. But other than that, we were just at the resort.
I see you. Did you guys get those all-inclusive where you get all the food and all the alcohol for free?
Yeah, everything came with it. It was crazy. I think it was only it was $700 for me and my lady. So it was almost $1,400 total, but for a whole week.
Bro, that's
and everything. I was like, damn, shit's so crazy that you can go
get all faded.
Yeah, just do shit like that. It was funny because I would think I was over 18, but I was under 21, and it's crazy how there's no age limit to drinking there either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you just have to look 18 and play the part. You'll be good.
Yeah. How has the culture of being bilingual and speaking different languages played into your music, your writing and stuff?
Honestly, at the beginning, when I first started writing music, obviously it was in Spanish because that was my mother language. Even now, you can still hear it in some of the words that I say. I do have an accent, but it didn't influence until now, honestly. I never had the ability to really mix words together until now, where I'm like, okay, let's switch language fully and be like, hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Type, really, really switch it up. And now I can the only thing about English and Spanish is that what's it called? English is more of a lazy language, if that makes sense. You don't need to open your mouth too much to speak it. And when you're speaking Spanish, I know you have to open your mouth a lot and go, hey, so it's just it's so far it's been a mix that it's a mix that has been sparking, and it's bringing an interest in me, and I'm trying to really mess with it a little bit more. So how it's inspired me, I would say it's inspired me to try to make something more creative other than anything. I don't really have any I see some people trying to do Mexican and some, not Mexican, but some Spanish and English styles, but I haven't seen the way that I've been trying to mix a sentence and the sentence have words in English and Spanish and people still be able to understand it. No, it's usually just one verse in English, one verse in Spanish. So I'm not trying to sound, everybody got to remain humble. You got to learn. And I know I'm not perfect, but hopefully that's where I want to be. That's how it inspired me. It inspired me to get to that point where I can speak English and Spanish at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. I could definitely see that because you have learned to freestyle. That way it kind of seems like a lot of them, even though you're probably writing it down, it's more of a freestyle because how you said, mixing the languages has been really hard to like when you're trying to go and be versatile and sing or rap in English and then sing or rap the same sentence in Spanish, because you're switching up your vowels and the way that you're speaking it and everything. So it's a little different. But the way that you doing it, it's pretty hard. I really like the way that you've been able to blend it all. It sounds really good.
Right on, man. I appreciate it. I mean, at the end of the day, so much I can do, and production is, production is what really matters. So shout out Anyone Can Thrive. Anybody needs any music production, be sure to tap in. They got deals going on, not only music production, video production, photography, anything that you need, tap in. All right, Anyone Can Thrive.
Oh yeah, appreciate the shout out, bro.
Yes sir. You know me, I got you,
sir. When did you first start posting videos on TikTok and releasing music and everything, like on SoundCloud?
So my first SoundCloud song was back in 2016, if I'm not wrong. It was back in the SoundCloud era. So SoundCloud was popping. I was barely a freshman in high school. I was actually just thinking. I was thinking like, I was sad, bro. I was sad. I ain't even gonna lie. I was just sad. I had a headset. From my PlayStation. I was really sad, and I had a computer that was given to my mom by one of those customer service jobs that they speak English and Spanish. So like you get a computer for free or whatever.
Yeah.
And I used that monitor and setup to record my first song on Audacity called Sass Stoner. Go look it up on SoundCloud. And bro, it completely changed my life, bro, because for me, being a kid that didn't speak English at all for a whole year to popping out with the song like that, like it was getting some sort of attention that I've never gotten before. And it really does change you a lot. And I'm grateful for the opportunity and the experience that I got and everything that came with that song. Because I didn't just post a song, but I think I posted like what I wanted to do with my life at that moment. You know what I mean? I was like, I really want to do this. And I felt that. I feel like every artist has that moment where they're behind the microphone and they're like, I could do this even if I'm going hungry, if I'm going dead, Like as long as I have my guitar, a couple coins so I can eat, I think I'm chilling, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what do you think was an inspiration or a spark and drive to keep it going? Because you've been consistent. Like even though you've taken breaks and stuff, you've definitely been consistent.
Something that's been motivating. I'm gonna switch up the question. I'm gonna tell you something that always brought me down. I've never wanted to be the same as my dad. Yeah, I know I was talking about my dad, how this, but I've never wanted to be like that, because being a musician and having a family really has this little fine line. So you have to be careful with that. And me, the image that I had of an artist was not the image that I have now. So all the times that I was like, trying to do something, and the way that people didn't respond to it, it was like, damn, these people really would rather listen to something, that's a little bit more, more mainstream and less, instead of listening to some homie underground. But then I realized, I was like, you can't really take it that way. You got to do what you like. Like J. Cole said, I want them to know me for the wrong, for the bad, for the good, for the bad. I did it, I'm the one who made it. So
yeah,
that's when I was like, that's what motivated me. Like for real, I was like, I already did a song. I sound good. Everywhere I go, people are like, damn, these songs are okay, bro. Like, she keep doing this. Like, I feel like people. There you go. I found my answer. People is what kept inspiring me to keep going.
Yeah, and actually getting the attention for it.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, having just support. I feel like if you have one person that's like, yo, bro, like, oh, let's do this, bro. That's all you need, bro. One person. And that one person can be you, for real.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's all it takes sometimes, too. It's just hard because sometimes it could take, like, you've seen it definitely where you can release stuff and it doesn't get any attention at all. And you could have put so much time and dedication into it, and then it's kind of demotivating.
Yeah.
But being able to actually be headstrong and push and continue doing it, it does. I feel like that's what causes and brings more of that motivation and spark, and it makes it to where you're able to keep doing it. And what's crazy is even if it gets hard, it's just like being able to hold on to that and knowing that it could be there for you. And even if it isn't something that's gonna be huge right away. Like just doing it is what's awesome, or being able to do it too.
Some true words spoken right there, because that is true. It's all about consistency. I mean, at the end of the day, if like, you know, you think you made the whole song, you know, you made the song that's your golden ticket or whatever, and you don't get no views, no nothing, and you give up that moment, you never know if the next song is it. So that is true.
Yeah, being 3 feet from gold.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you went to school out here in Pueblo?
Yeah, shout out to Dolores Huerta, DHPH. I was there for like freshman, sophomore. Then I got kicked out. Not kicked out from school, but I got kicked out, sent to Mexico. I was living with my dad for a little bit. We'll be back to that story here in a bit. And then I came back and I graduated thanks to Goal Academy, online school. So shout out to them, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have a high school diploma. Shout out to soccer too. I like to say that I only graduated because I was playing soccer. Not because I was the best soccer player, just because the school was so damn bad they needed soccer players. So, yeah.
So you helped out the team a lot.
Yeah. The team was all of us, but you know, for the main part, yeah, it was just like we had like 2 homies. Shout out Kika and Brian. Those homies were carrying the team throughout my whole senior year, bro. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Would you have to go back to Mexico for after high school?
So before the COVID, I went back to Mexico. Yeah, I went back to Mexico throughout like my life, so my years of high school. You know, just had some situations. Ended up in Mexico. One thing led to another, and what turned to be a 1-week trip turned out to be, I don't know, a couple of months, because I got stuck there because of the pandemic. The border closed on me, so I was just stuck out there, like, you know, full on lockdown, bro. Full on lockdown in Mexico, bro. When I tell you my dad was tripping out here, like had machetes under his bed and stuff, bro. Like it was bad, bro. I was like, what's going on, bro? I thought it really was about to be like DayZ in that bitch, bro. And the worst thing about everything is that I don't like Mexico. Like the people, like if something happens, bro, they're gonna go attack the downtowns, bro. They're gonna go attack like the city councils, like the city, like where the city people work at, you know. And
yeah, and
unfortunately, that's where the little headquarters of, you know, HUGO was at back in the day. So it was just like, fuck, bro. I was just like, every night it was a little tense feeling. But that's actually when I started taking music production really, really, really serious, and when I started learning about it. And I actually had a teacher that taught me like a little bit of guitar and stuff like that. But like I said, I never took it serious. So regrets.
Yeah. That's crazy. So you were in Mexico during COVID?
Yes, sir, bro. It's some of the craziest thing, bro. Like, and the worst part, it was like Mexico is known for like not giving a fuck, you know? Like people don't really care. Like Mexicans are Mexicans, bro. But when the pandemic struck, bro, they had Mexican. Everybody was scared, bro. And then after like a week, people didn't give a fuck anymore. But it was an experience, that's for sure. It's kind of just when it's a blink. It's kind of just a blink now.
Yeah, it definitely was just a blink. It was crazy what was going on though.
Yeah, dude.
How were the lockdowns out there? Did they like enforce a lot? Did they enforce vaccines and like masks and mandatory stay-ins and everything too?
That's one thing they didn't do, like the mandatory vaccines. I might be wrong informed, so don't take my word from this, but throughout the time that I was there, we were not like obligated to have any vaccines or nothing. And then after a couple of months, when the lockdown actually, you know, started going down, people were able to return to normal services. So like I said, my dad was in the music industry. He's a wedding singer. So after I think it was 4 months of just lockdown, we were able to go back again and do shows and be able to do, you know, service all these weddings, obviously following like COVID standards with your mask and washing everything. And it was cool because Mexico has little stations, bro. You walk under them and then you get sprayed, bro. It's like you get sprayed by like, I don't know what it is, bro.
Some disinfectant spray or something?
Yeah, bro. It's just like some futuristic Japanese type thing, bro.
That's crazy. We didn't even do no shit like that here.
Yeah, I know. But then you walk into like a bucket, bro, and it has like, this bucket has like, I don't know what it is, bro. I think it's like disinfecting thing too, but it's crazy.
That is crazy. So did you ever help your dad set up and put on gigs or anything, like with the sound equipment or moving anything?
Yeah, for sure. That was probably one of my first like little gigs and like in the music industry. And when I started like learning about like how to take properly, how to take care of your equipment properly, because if you're spending that much money into like a set of equipment like this, you got to know how to take care of it. I started like, just learning like the social skills, because being a musician, you got to be an entertainer. At the end of the day, you're doing this because you're doing it for the people. So it was really like a life-changing experience, because I would go set up the speakers, put up your mics, make sure that all our sound levels are okay. I didn't really mess with the EQ a lot, because they already had it all set up on their little tables. They would just connect everything and then check whatever volume they needed. But one of the things that was really cool to see was watching them perform, because some people that don't know Mexico weddings, people that have money in Mexico, they like to go all out on their weddings. So you'll be like in the middle of a castle looking like place, and you're just seeing your dad in the middle of all this performing to people that's getting married and stuff, and everybody's like, oh my god, so like it, it really does put how would I say, it really does put a core memory. There you go. It creates a core memory.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Being able to have all that was probably a big jump start and everything too.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's when I first like realized what like performing live was, because it's not just like going out and singing one song. Nah, performing live is really. I shout out to everybody performing live and doing concerts, because damn, man, you gotta have strong lungs for that, bro. You be sweating and all that. It's tough, bro. You gotta look good too. It's like, nah, bro.
Yeah, not only that, eating right, making sure you had rest.
Exactly.
And then getting there and being prepped and everything for the performance, it's a lot.
And then the worst, when you don't have all that and you still have to perform, bro. That's nah.
Yeah, and then like there's other shit that can go on too, especially if you have instruments or you're connecting any sort of equipment. Forgetting something,
dude,
at the gig, you're there. You're like, dang, shit like that could be rough.
You're like 2 hours away from the house. You're like, damn, bro, there ain't no way. I gotta go to Radio Shack, buy me some cables right now.
Yeah. In weddings out there, do they still like put together big performances? Or not performances, but dances? How they do for quinceañeras and everything?
Like I said, depending on the socially like environment you're in. If you're in like the people that want to be like a little bit more bougie, I don't really see that. If you're more with like the raza, and more like the homies and all that, yeah, usually they do have. But most of the times it's just like a band. They just really want like somebody important there. They just want somebody to be like, who played at my wedding, and then they say the name of somebody who's in quote unquote famous,
Yeah.
So all those like little recitals and stuff, nah, that's just for like quinceañeras, honestly.
That's cool. So is it more of a
status thing?
Is it more of also, like I was asking, is it more of just when you're a wedding singer over there, is it more of just you performing, or is it like them picking songs that they'd want you to perform and then covering them, or like a mix of both?
It's definitely a mix of both. That's a pretty good question. Some people do covers. There's a lot of people who do covers from like famous people from here. Like for example, my dad does Michael Bublé. He does a lot of Frank Sinatra. He does a lot of like old jazz and blues covers. So one, because he speaks really good English, and two, he can sing. That man can sing. So it's pretty cool. They set it up as like a website. And you can go on the website and pick whatever album you wanted or whatever. But it's pretty much just depending on the couple. Honestly, the couple can go on and look for like I don't know, Elvis Presley impersonator, somebody who imitates him, or whatever they want to. Honestly, and most likely you'll find it. Mexico's cool. Mexico's one of those places where you can find anything you want. Honestly,
that's tight.
Yeah.
How was it? Did you say that you didn't speak English for a while?
No. All the English I knew was I got a UAV. I got 5 on me. 257 East. I was playing Call of Duty. Yeah, that's all English I knew. For my freshman year, it was funny because like nobody really knew me. I was just like quiet in the back, just like. And then my sophomore year, like I was just walling out, bro. I didn't care. I was.
Yeah, just doing whatever.
Yeah, but
Having fun.
I think it was just like I don't know. I think if somebody really wants to like put their mind into it, they can really learn another language, and it's something that really helps you a lot. So like if you're in the process of learning a new language or you thinking about it, really do it because it really opens the door for like many other opportunities. And plus, it's always cool as fuck to switch up the language whenever you want to.
Yeah, you could talk to whoever you want, however you want, pretty much.
Pretty much. And I mean, English, it is a, worldwide. It's
A
like
worldwide language.
uh-huh. But if you speak Spanish, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't have to be Spanish. It could be French, could be Japanese, but I just encourage you to really try to, put yourself beyond your limits and what you think you know.
Yeah. How did you go about learning the language so quick?
Honestly, I don't even know. I think when I started rapping, that's when I really started to like focus on the way I was saying words, and that's when I started learning how to speak properly English through YouTube videos. There's a lot of like English professors that show you like this the way you were saying the vowels and the way you're supposed to say different words and stuff, and like how I was saying English is a language where you don't really need to move your mouth a lot. So most of the time when you try to move your mouth a lot when you're speaking English, you'll sound less English. So
Yeah.
so it's music helps a lot. Movies, everything you watch, put subtitles on it. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of speaking it, honestly. Because I remember when I first started like going out there and like trying to be myself more. A lot of the times they would be like, "What did you just say, bro?" Like, and just laugh it off. At the end of the day, if you have the right people with you, you'll never feel like you're embarrassed. So so just go ahead and try.
What are some of like the long-term goals and things that you want to do with your music career?
For sure, so I want to invest in real estate. Whatever money that comes with music, that's going into real estate. When the time comes and music starts blowing up and just everything starts popping up for us, I do want to start making youth centers. I want to start showing the youth, start motivating the youngins a little bit at a younger age, and give them access to a lot of stuff that a lot of us didn't have. I know there's some places already where like you can go and record, but most of the times those are just like dreams. They just say you can, and then it's like a whole loophole to go and try to record in there. So that's one of the goals. Try to start teaching, and everything I learn, I just want to teach it. That's pretty much it. My long goal with music, if I'm being honest, I don't really want to do music for long. I just want to do music, ride the wave, and then get away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the music industry, like we all seen, bro, the music industry is not a place where you want to be. So unless you really want to live that life, but I'm not a rapper. I don't claim to be a rapper. I just make raps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, especially with all the shit that's going on now with all the cases and everything that's coming against all the record labels.
Yes, sure. Especially with that, bro. Not only that, bro. You don't even have to go that mainstream, bro. But like you go a little bit local, and like homies that like really have potential and stuff, and it's just envy that be taking them away. So it's just like at some point I was even scared. I'm like, damn, bro. What if I say something that somebody doesn't like around here? And then, but I don't care, bro. It's God's plan. God did, so whatever God says, we'll do it. So
Yeah. It's always gonna be here too. That's what's awesome with after and being able to teach and pass it on and teach others to be able to do it. They'll be able to go on and lead and teach others as well. It'll just be a constant cycle of growth, and it'll always be there, which is cool. And then being able to be a front runner in it, it's tight.
it's an opportunity you can't live past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
Have you ever or what do you do to help train yourself and practice more with music, and especially like going in and being more versatile with your lyrics. Like you said, that how you're trying to separate yourself from a lot of other artists and the way that you write songs.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So one of them first is reading. Reading is really underrated. Doesn't have to be a physical book. It could be just on your phone, just like reading different words. One of the things that I just learned is whenever you learn a new word, the best way for you to memorize it is for you to use it in a sentence right after you learn the word. You have a big opportunity for your long-term memory to process it. So it's that's definitely one. I did a lot of freestyle, man. Freestyle every day, but it's not just unconscious freestyle where I'm just trying to make words rhyme, but I'll actually sit there and I'll be like, all right, I have this story and I want to say it this way. I have this beat and I'm feeling this way. So it's all about really having the ability to put your ego aside and say, all right, I'm lacking in, for example, me was my lyrics and my word playing. Really didn't have like a good set of lyrics. I had a good flow. I kind of understood what it was, and I had a kind of good voice, but I didn't really have good bars out there. Any bars that made sense and bars that were meaningful, because I feel like that's something that a lot of rappers were lacking now today. We're just trying to make it sound good. We're just trying to go and have fun, and it's okay. It's understandable. But at the end of the day, with this music industry, when you do get a following, it becomes a responsibility, because now you have a bunch of people that are listening to everything you're saying, and you can't just go out there and be like, telling the kids to go eat Tide Pods type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely freestyling, definitely trying different flows. Don't stick to the same flow that you know, and getting out of your comfort zone. Don't ever be scared of trying something else. If it doesn't sound good, it doesn't sound good. If it sounds good, it sounds good. The other day, actually, I was doing this one song with Low C, one of my friends, and this flow was just crazy, bro. Like, I really didn't know how I was gonna come out. I was gonna start rapping on it, and I just said, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna let go, bro. And nah, bro, I've ended up doing this crazy flow I had never made before. So yeah, it's all about not being scared, and like I said, put your ego to the side and ask people, and when it hurts, that's the truth. That's what you gotta fucking work on. So
Yeah. That's something big that I learned, definitely asking and being able to get feedback on it and then taking the feedback and applying it.
yes, sir.
Have you always noticed that was something that you could do to make your writing and everything better, especially in freestyling? Because when you're freestyling, that's literally what it is. It's like you have to, there's like no other option, or you have options, but then you got to choose it right away. And it's like you're not really having the time to be able to think next. It's already there, type shit.
Honestly, in the freestyle, I feel like I don't know, I'm gonna be a little bit delusional, and you might think I'm a little crazy, but most of the times, it's not that I let myself go, but there's a thing called the flow zone. And the flow zone is a state of mind where you can do something without being conscious that you're doing it. With that meaning, like, I don't know if people have seen Dragon Ball. I don't know if people have seen people play soccer, play basketball, any type of like skill that requires you to use your brain. When you become really good at it, it just becomes like a flow zone, a flow state, where the story that I have in my head is mostly of a feeling. So most of the times when I'm trying to make a song, when I'm trying to like freestyle or something, the beat is in the frequency of the song is gonna give me what I lead with first. So if it's like a boom bap, which is what I mess with most of the time, it's most against systems, boom beat, raspy. So I'm trying to like, all right, what am I trying to talk about right now? What am I feeling? I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat and stuff like that. So I feel like it's really about a breaking down process of just like, all right, the song is not just a song. The song is more than just a song, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire. Yeah, definitely. Especially when you do it more, you can always be in that constant flow state to be able to write more music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like what comes with being able to write multiple songs in a row, or being able to freestyle things together. That's what's crazy too, is like, especially for me and a lot of artists, like the best stuff that I've ever said or like just freestyling or messing around has been when you're in that flow state and you're just messing around and you're not thinking about it. It's just there and you're doing it for enjoyment.
There we go.
And then whatever comes with it is what comes. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because like I was saying, like that flow zone, that flow is just, I don't know, it's like you were saying, it takes you away. It really does. And I feel like how it works, don't quote me on this, but how it works is the words that we're learning in our memory get translated into that. It's like a whole process of information that sentences are formulated and then boom, they just spit out. And because of our ability to be able to tap into state, because it's an ability to relax, you know, it's that flow zone is you're really totally relaxed and you really don't care about anything around you. That's when you're in the zone, bro. That's when you're tapping in money, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It's crazy. I could talk about it with somebody else because not a lot of people feel it. One time I told my homie, I'm like, bro, he plays soccer, right? And I told him, bro, it's all about that flow zone. He started laughing his ass off, bro. I was like, bro, what the fuck, bro? I'm not trying to put you on, bro. And homie just,
That's crazy. And he was an athlete and he hadn't experienced it.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure he experienced it. I'm pretty sure he just never put thought into it. Like, bro, what is this, you know?
Yeah, and understanding it and being able to use it to an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I first started doing sales, that was like a big thing for me too, is like knocking doors. And then we used to practice our pitches a lot with everybody. So like, yeah, we were doing door-to-door sales and stuff, but like in the weekly meetings that we would have everybody practice their pitches and then like have other people judge them on their pitches and stuff. And like that's one spot where I've like understood and seen that the most, because I could do it in music too, especially on the stage, but this was like before I even started performing. But being able to be in front of people and then talk to somebody where you could like literally create a scene, like you're like, yeah, I'm in a room with people, but all of a sudden I could put myself literally in front of a door, in front of a customer, and then sell them with the best pitch that I could have ever even thought of, and I didn't even think about it because I just did it. And I put everybody outside of the room, and I was literally like behind a curtain, just able to do what I wanted in my own mind. That's kind of like what it would be like. That's what it's like a lot of the times when I've experienced it too. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's crazy the way you like express it and describe it, because it could translate in anything, really, honestly. And it's really cool because sales is a skill that you can translate into rapping. You know, rapping, it's all about selling yourself, selling your image. So being able to really do that takes you a long way, and not being scared, because if you're scared, you ain't gonna eat, bro, for sure.
Yeah, for real. That's what has been a huge factor, especially to growing up, having an abundance mentality over just a hustler mindset. It's like, yeah, you could be a hustler, but being able to hustle and not worry about the tomorrow and the problems that you have, and being able to just push past it and not let anything get in the way of it, so that you're able to kill and eat what you kill.
That is true.
Type shit. Yeah. Do you have any or what are you working on right now? What projects do you have, or like things that you're working on, music or outside of music?
For sure. Music wise, right now I'm actually working on a new, not album, but more like an EP. I got a couple of songs coming with my homie Lo C. Shout out Lo C. Just pretty much tapping into this new rap trap wave. We're really just trying to like put different sounds out there. Right now that's what we're doing. We're going on TikTok. We're going pretty much from Tuesday to Fridays. We're going around 8 o'clock. We're spitting on the mic. We're throwing a little freestyle. It's kind of cool. We've been doing it for 3 nights in a row now. It's a really cool experience because you get to connect with people right there, right at the moment. TikTok is a really big platform. So we had the other night about like 700 people just watching us. We ended up with like 1,000 and something likes, and it was literally off just one beat. So it's like,
That's fire.
Yeah, it's like you got to really like put yourself out there and try to like make the effort, because it really does take a little bit of work, you know, setting everything up, trying to make sure that the sound is right, and not giving a fuck, because giving a fuck is what pushes you back for the most part. So that's the project that I'm working with Low C right now. Right now, also another project that I'm trying to finish and trying to start, like, really, is that reggaeton project that I have going on. Is this new wave of reggaeton. It's kind of like rap, chill reggaeton vibe. I already have 2 songs for that, so I'm trying to get 3 more and then get some sick ass videos, bro. Like something like high level production where like people are just like, damn, bro, who's this? But you guys know music takes money, so hopefully out of the audios we get something, you know.
Yeah.
But if anything, like I said, it's all God's plan, and we'll keep working on it. Honestly, I haven't done music for that long. Like I was talking the other day with my girlfriend, and I'm like, damn, bro, I only been doing this for like 5 years. So I know people that been doing this for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and you know, they still. So I'm like, I'm still starting, so I'm not in no rush. I do this really because I feel like I'm good at it, and I can just, you know, decompress this way.
Yeah.
How about you, bro? What projects we got going on?
I'm just procrastinating, saying I'm gonna do stuff that I haven't done in the past few years.
Bro, we got those boom bap, bro. We got those boom baps, bro.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit. Me, I just did one called Tony, Why Isn't It True? I dropped that. I did 5 videos for it with Chasing Mice Media. They're out of Canyon City. They're actually like one of the best videographers that I had seen in the whole state, like doing the style of stuff that I've been doing, which is like what I've been trying to do for people. Like when I do videos, I've been doing a lot of videos this year. I did a lot for some artists here in the city, in Pueblo. Chops, SS Silent, Steel City Hustlers, Achilles, and a couple others. And I'm trying to get in and start doing more editing for people too, and like just letting them do their own videos and me just editing them, because we need content. We all need to be on it as much as we can, like you had just said, like just small steps and consistency, at least doing it. It don't even have to be every day, just once a week, once a month, and actually doing it and telling people about it. It's not about being online and trying to make something happen online every time. It's about actually being able to talk to people about it and let them know what's going on. So that's what's funny is like even when I do DoorDash on the side and a bunch of other stuff, but like even when I'm doing that, I'll literally send everybody my music right away and fucking just promote and marketing right away.
Yeah,
it's funny putting everybody else on too, showing them that anyone can thrive shit. It's always trying to be on that. And then but like the videos, they did a really good job. They did more of showcasing me as well as the city, because when you're trying to be cinematic with something and you want to tell a story to it, there's certain ways that you would go about the visuals and the way that you're gonna deliver it. And that one was crazy. We did 5 videos, and I think we did all 5 in like 3 hours. And the way they all came together, it came together like a short film, like a short story. And it was kind of the way that I had it in my head. And we run and gunned everything too. So it was all on the spot, quick with it. I did outfit changes for everything too, just grinding, trying to make it look cool.
Yeah.
And then, just took advantage of certain key spots in the city, the room, the studio, different things like that. And then just putting them together. And then, that's what they like, just the way they showcase though, and like being able to tell it more cinematically with the subject, and focusing on me as the subject and the city as the subject, and bringing it all together. Like it was super fire. And that's what I've been trying to do, like with all the video stuff that I've been doing. I've been learning as much as I could, and then trying to be more of a creator instead of a consumer. Like I'll consume stuff, but when I'm watching it, like I'll watch movies and videos and stuff to like literally pick it apart as much as I can and see what's going on in it. So like even when I watch movies now, even cartoon movies like Finding Dory and shit, like cause I have a baby girl now. She's a little over a year old, but just
Yo,
watching
shout out
those
to every
shows.
dad out there, bro. Shout out to all the dads, bro.
Shout out all the dads holding it down,
For
multiple
real, bro.
jobs, grinding and everything.
Yo, for real, bro. That's what I was about to say, bro. I was about to go hop in the entertainment subject, because I feel like a lot of us artists are lacking that part, and it's really cool because that part I learned it from you, trying to depict stuff and try to like go deeper than what it really is. And like how you were saying it, like even little movies are more cinematic with it, what you think.
Yeah.
Even like old cartoon shows, you look at them and their story is way deeper than what you once thought it was. So it's like when you're making a song, is like, we're not just making this to go in for clout, bro. Like in reality, like when I listen to your songs, when I listen to my songs, there's something beyond that. And it's not like, oh, it's some subliminal message this homie is out here trying to put out for the city. No, but there is a message at the end of the day of every song. And the way you were saying it, how like, it's funny how it was in your head to make a story. It's funny how in our head, sometimes we try to make something and we think we're not doing it, and then it just pops up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's all about really putting I feel like words have a lot of play. Really speak to yourself the way you want the world to work, and don't be negative, and shit will literally pop up by itself. So that's not how I got here, of course, but one of my principles was that, you know, I speak what I want to come into reality, and I don't just go out wasting my words to say stuff that I don't want in my life. So
Yeah.
I really enjoy this, and I really enjoy that part that you said. It's like, you know, gotta depict stuff and gotta go beyond that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually thinking about the way that it could affect us and others and everything too. Like that's what I liked how you had said, instead of it you talking about what motivated you, you'd rather talk about what you wouldn't, or what wasn't motivating, and what would have pushed you away from it.
Yeah.
Because that could be really big in it too, is always trying to see what you can do better from it, and then just not doubting the moves and everything that you're making with it and stuff. It could be huge.
It really can be life-changing, honestly. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely just trying to put on and do more, and just watch and learn as much as I can, and be an open book and open sponge to everything.
Amen.
But yeah, I do have a show coming up this October 17th at Classic Q's. If we get some shit in, we'll have to pop out, bro.
Pop out,
Come and
bro.
perform.
Nah, that'd be hard.
Get on stage.
On a stage with some people, dude, that'd be the next level. It's all people I never performed on stage before, you know. So it's just like, still building my way up. I know homies like you've been on stages like a bunch of fucking times, bro. Like I remember the first time that I seen you was on a stage, bro. Like that's the first time I met this guy. It was they had a little show going on, and it was him, and I think you were with LA Flair, bro. And it was at that one spot by I don't even know what the name.
You were
was.
at that at Out the Box 2. It was at Bands in the Backyard where it used to be.
Yeah. I was right there, bro.
That's fire.
Dude, that was like that's when everything clicked, bro. And I was like, I want to be like these homies.
Yeah.
And now I'm out here with TXNITRUE. Anyone can thrive, bro. Anything is possible, bro. Really, like anything is possible. Just you got to be a little bit delusional. Let the world call you crazy, and then you know it'll pay back.
Yeah. That too, the work ethic and dedication, and then also being able to exactly be a little bit delusional, even if it ain't working, just being able to continue and push through it no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah. That's tight. That's actually how we started working too. Was that was the mutual contact was through Artemis LaFleur.
Yeah.
That you'd hit me up through.
Hey, shout out to him, bro. One time I pulled up onto him and he was like, "Oh, dude, I don't know him personally. Like to me, he's literally a rapper, bro. Like, so if you seen this, bro, to me you're an icon, bro. It's you and TXNITRUE, y'all icons, bro. For real."
We appreciate that, bro. For real.
Yeah, bro. That's
tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro's killing it. He fucking does everything I do. That's what was cool. Like when we started working, it was more of just artist development. And I would he already recorded himself, so I would just we learned together pretty much. I taught him what I knew, and then he knew a little bit, so we just learned from each other and grew. And then he started producing, and he moved out to LA or Atlanta. He's in Atlanta right now.
Damn, you
His
for real?
boys, yeah,
Damn.
out there grinding. So we got a little Atlanta connection. Whenever we're trying to go fucking tap in out there.
Dude, from the A, bro. Straight from the A. That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool, bro.
Yeah. If I never had a baby girl, I would have popped out too. I wouldn't be here right now in Colorado.
Yeah, just
Grinding.
Everything has a story. Everything has a, meaning. So Colorado, here we go, bro. We're about to put you on the map.
Putting the city on the map, putting the state on the map. Everybody.
P-Town.
Do it. You never even performed in school either? Like, did they have any like talent shows or anything at the high school?
Bro, that was like, I probably had one when I was like, that was like my first grade. I remember popping up with this song with my dad. He was playing it, and all I remember was running towards this one. I think she was like a high schooler at the time, bro. And like she just picked me up, bro, and spun me around, bro. That's all I remember after the song. And then my mom being like, "What the heck, bro? Why is this girl grabbing my son?" But I honestly never really performed on anything. The closest thing I've done to performance was probably just set up the mics for my dad. How to be like, microphone check, and that's it. But I get it. I used to get nervous, bro. Like even when rapping in front of people, I would get really freaking nervous, bro. I'd have to rap like in my closet, bro. That's how bad it was. So I would be like inside my closet trying to like spit a bar and stuff, and I'd be like super quiet because I didn't want nobody to hear me. And with time, just like, I think, I don't know. I don't even know what would change in me. I think I was just like, how am I gonna, be scared of rapping in front of people and trying to make songs? So it didn't make sense, I was like, I can't be a dumbass. So, but nah, bro. And even to this day, like I still feel like it's gonna be a big milestone for me the day I actually perform on a stage, and that's gonna be the day I know if I'm like, do I want to just make YouTube videos or do I want to actually be a full-on live performer, So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge step. I've been doing it since I was younger. I actually did my mom had put me in like a fashion show when I was like 7.
Shit.
So I did that and like did a model fashion walk and everything. And then I've done a bunch of other shit throughout school and stuff. Me and my boys, we actually set up at the Riverwalk one time. That's a big thing that I've been thinking about doing, is like not even just like setting up at a business or anything, but just pulling up with the speaker and doing street performances. Like the pier in Cali or like in Santa Monica Pier, like how they do in Vegas and stuff, just with street performers.
Yeah.
Cause it's fire, and I definitely think that'd be huge for the city,
Especially
to be able for us to build our skills and stuff. And then, bro, like you doing the TikTok, we could start doing TikToks like that, YouTube, all that shit, just going live like that. That'd be so fire, and it'd separate us from everybody else too, definitely, because there's not many people doing that. But the people that do that, it's so cool, and I like seeing the impromptu performances like that. Like impromptu performances to me, like are cool as shit. Like that too. So like live performances, a lot of rappers you'll see when you start going to shows or seeing local concerts and shit, like being able to perform your actual song and to an instrumental, or being able to perform your song to the instrument, to your song, or being able to literally recreate the instrumental or have somebody make you a acoustic track and being able to perform a live performance with the crowd and everybody. Those are all separate things, and the way that they go together and that they could feel are fucking crazy. Like the best performances that I've seen are the impromptu performances, like when people pop up and they have their guitar or little drums or anything like that, and they're just playing and they're able to freestyle it and it all be on point and in the moment. Those are like the best performances that I've seen. So I think street performances would be huge. It's more freestyle, like all of the flow state and being able to build yourself up, like it'll all be there the entire time. It's tight.
Facts, and it's not like a stage with 500 people looking at you. It's just a stage of whoever wants to show up.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Or if it gets to that point, you kind of built it up to that, and you kept bringing those people, and then you're able to fucking build up to it and make it fun.
Yeah,
Which is cool.
one of the things that I've wanted to do was like freestyle battles back in Mexico, because in Mexico there's a thing called La Batalla de los Gallos, and it's pretty much Red Bull, FMS. They have rap competitions, and they're pretty big, bro. So that's one of the things I've always wanted to do when I was back in Mexico. Just go out to the battles, bro, and it's super dope, bro, because like you'll see thousands of people, bro, just gather around to hear a couple of homies with no mics.
Rap battles, right?
Yeah, bro, like straight raw battles. Like homies out there boomboxing, like beatboxing, and then there's two homies battling, and you'll see all these people around them, and it's just like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, dude, I don't know, bro. Now that you're saying what would be my goal, one of my goals would be that me and the Red Bull, bro. Red Bull battle of rap, bro. Because I think they do that here too, like for the United States.
Yeah, a lot of people do it. So that's like what Eminem did in Detroit. That's like a huge thing in Detroit and Chicago and Texas, Cali, I think Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, the big city?
New Jersey. Places like that. I think Florida does it too, but they'll have it's like throughout the city, like how I have the radio show and shit going like that. They'll set up like their own competitions, and they'll do them at different venues or even online and stuff. I have a homie, his name is Mr. Extra. He does that in Springs right now, actually. They've just started doing it. But I thought about doing that before too, doing rap battles and putting shit together like that, because it's so fun. Being a rapper, bro.
It's fun.
It's rap, no matter what. Either way, that's how it goes. Even if you ain't talking shit to fools, like, you're gonna show them out, and you're gonna show them what's up with work ethic or putting it in a different way, or whatever way it's gonna happen. It's rap, and when you're able to do it like that to somebody's face, it's crazy. It's
and then you have all these
shit.
people around, all this energy, bro. It's just like, bro.
Yeah. That shit would be awesome.
When-
Have you ever tried a rap battle in before with your friends or anybody?
Yeah, but I'm a really nice guy, man. I don't want nobody.
Too hard.
Yeah, I don't want nobody telling me stuff that I wouldn't want to hear. You know.
Yeah.
So I kind of just keep it PG. Every time we try to like rap battle, it was mostly on our bus on the way back. Shout out to Scorpions, bro, the soccer team, bro, because those are the homies that I started freestyling with. And honestly, it was just like dumb stuff, bro. But I've never really thought about like rap battling. Maybe just like the worst. Nah. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I've never that would be
so like in Mexico, it wasn't just rap battles. Then they would actually just freestyle battle like songs, and like how they would do dance battles.
They would do rap battles, but then they would also do the freestyle battles. So it's just depending on what day you went. There was days like at the beginning of the show, they would be like, hey, okay, I just came out with this song, I'm about to perform it to all y'all. And then a couple of homies had a couple of songs. But for the most part, it was people actually battling. So the cool thing about that is that since people really do get down like that, it builds a story up. So like people already know certain MCs have a story with certain other MCs, you know what I'm saying? So like everybody has like a little drama going on. So you got to keep up with it for sure to know the story. But dude, it's insane, bro. Because like I remember watching on YouTube one time. It was it's an MC. This one guy against this girl, and they were boyfriend and girlfriend, bro. And this homie ends up saying, he said something so poetical, like you're the most beautiful mistake I've ever had, like in short terms, right? In short terms. But
yeah,
to say that in a freestyle battle with your girlfriend, all these people around here, like, dude, like that's the type of moments I try to strive for, you know. I try to like, dude, I'm trying to be out, you know.
Yeah.
Boom, I don't know. I'm trying to elevate the frequency in the room.
Yeah. That's fire. I never thought about ones like that. That's pretty cool. I've seen a lot though. Like I've been following. That was one of the first things that like inspired me too. Like there was a guy that I used to watch. His name was Blind Fury, and he was a freestyler. He's blind, and he did rap battles and everything, but he would just freestyle.
I know which one you're talking about though.
Blind Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, I think he still makes music, but his shit is so hard, and it's just funny because he'd be there with his glasses, just fucking posted up.
Yeah.
No emotions in his face, nothing, just in it.
His hands. Have you seen how he goes with his hands?
Yeah, with
He's
his
all
hands.
curly and crazy. He's like, yeah. That's dope. That's a motherfucker. That's an OG right there.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot too, like DJ battles, or I like one thing that I've been wanting to get for a while. It's called a Bose RC505. I think that's what it's called. It's a loop machine though, so it has sounds on board and everything, but it's mainly a loop machine to where you can play any instrument, any sound that you want or anything. So they would do battles with that, and people would make songs or freestyle rap battle or whatever just off of those with their mouth. They'd produce full songs on the spot and battle and make songs. That one is it's like the coolest shit that I've seen.
Have you seen that little box? My bad. That one little box from Kanye West.
Yes, he made that. I think it was Vultures 1. Or was it before that? And it's a loop thing.
Yeah,
and you could take, it's a stem machine. You could take the stems out of the song and shit. Yeah, that's something that I've been thinking about for a while. That's why I need to just get into more producing too, because like I got my hands full and I do a bunch of different shit, but producing and then being able to like giving the artist the full stems too, because then they could do whatever they want with the songs and perform the songs or present the songs however they want. Or even, that's what I was saying, like the live performances and shit. Like it'd be crazy to be able to make something like that and then have that and be able to do that live while you're performing. That'd be crazy. Just mix your album for people and then or even have like a platform to send them that after would be crazy.
For real though, like somewhere where like they can do like their own backtracks if they wanted to for like a show.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, they wanted to switch something on a song afterwards, like the whole mastering process, like it's like, you know, like being able to be more open, because I feel one of the things in the music industry, everything is too white and black. They're like, all right, he made the beat, he made the lyrics, that's it, you know, and they don't really mess with like, all right, let's open up, let's go see what else we can do with what we already made, you know, the copywriting issue and all. Like I get it. And now more, because nowadays we don't get paid as musicians, nothing, bro, nothing at all. So
yeah,
I understand why they're there, but I also like, you know, wish there was a little bit more of open-minded people to be able to, I don't know, just be more freely with their creation, with their art.
Yeah, and then also just learning the business side of it too, because it's really hard. Yeah, I have songs that I never actually released or put out because of that reason of being able to buy the beats or other people buying the beats before you, or like exclusive licenses. And then that's just the beginning step. That's not even marketing your music, or because you have to write your music before you writing the music, recording it, mixing it, mastering it, and then being able to market it and distribute it and all that. It's so much. And that's one of the things that I've been trying to change for a long time. That's why I've tried to do what I have with the studio, or even this, and just being able to pour out as much as I can into everybody that I work with, and being an open book, instead of just taking money and throwing on a template and recording people and then sending them back the song and leaving it at that. Because like it comes down to that sometimes, but I've always tried to give back more, and it's awesome to be able to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Because when you give more, then you end up receiving more at the long run too.
Yeah,
that's dope. Bro, that's dope. And then everything that you do too behind, like for the people that don't know and they're interested in this services, again, tap in. Anyone can thrive. If you need any music production, make any video production, photography, he'll distribute it for you as well. You know, he got all the paper connect, he got all that. So if you're an artist that's barely starting and just wants to really hear his voice, you know, and just wants to, I think I'd be sounding good on this beat, and, you know, just go in, tap in with Anyone Can Thrive, get a little session going on. That's it, bro. That's literally all it takes for you to realize if you want to do this for the rest of your life or you don't, you know. Cause, you know, if you're not listening to your song at least 100 times, bro, and you're not getting bored of it, I don't think you should be doing music, bro. Dead ass.
Yeah, for real. not that you shouldn't be doing it, but you shouldn't spend money on it if that's the case. You and your friends, if you want to, you could literally just buy the equipment too and do it, and then leave it at that and sell it a couple months later or whatever, because that's what happens a lot of times. Just like kids and in school with parents, they'll pick up hobbies and their parents will spend a lot of money on certain things, and then they don't even end up
doing it,
keeping it. And
that's one of the things why I want to do like the centers, you know, where like we can actually have like people go and try it out, bro. Like specifically for that. It's not just for like, you know, specifically just for people to go and create content, bro. Go and create it. That would be dope. Just having like a big old, I don't know, like a big old warehouse, bro, where you can like have like separate sections, be like video creation, freaking music production, stuff like that would be dope.
Yeah. We're going to have to start tapping in and just working with everybody more. There is a...
Here in Pueblo, for sure.
His name is Javier Quinones. He runs a nonprofit called Mad Fresh Productions. He throws on the Multicultural Festival and a hip-hop festival every year. But he's that's what I've wanted to do, is turn into a nonprofit and make anyone can thrive a nonprofit. And then, but tapping in with people like that and just other people in the city, we could definitely make this shit happen. So much quicker than what we think it to be.
Definitely.
And
and really do something, you know, do something for the city, because at the end of the day, it's gonna not benefit us, but it'll benefit everybody, bro.
Yeah, and definitely focusing on the youth and making it something for us all to be able to grow from. We all need this, and we're able, if we pour into the kids and we pour into everybody and give them a separate outlet from the things that they have that's more versatile for them to obviously always do whenever they want to. They don't have to continue with it, but it definitely help shine a brighter light on Colorado and as a whole.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any other places in Denver or Springs trying to do stuff like that. We're definitely gonna have to tap in up there and see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do my research and start contacting people, because that's the best thing that we can do. Yeah. Try to do better for ourselves and our city.
Oh yeah! Shout out Hugo. I appreciate you being on the podcast, bro, on the show. Do you got anything else you want to say to the people?
Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you, Anyone Can Thrive, for having me. Ooh. There we go. All right.
Should be good. The audio might mess up, but we're good.
We're good. Oh, just real quick. Thank you. Stay blessed and keep following your dreams. Shout out Anyone Can Thrive.
Oh yeah. You want to shout out your socials to everybody so they can go tap in with you and follow you?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's Victor Alvarez. Go try to follow me. That's pretty much it. Victor Alvarez. Right now I don't have anything set up for Hugo, so just look me up for Victor Alvarez. If you really want to hear my songs, Anyone Can Thrive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I appreciate you having you on the show, brother.
No, I appreciate you inviting me, bro.
Everybody's got to tap in for his live performance too. We'll probably have that out first or after. But yeah.
Yo,
appreciate you being on the show, brother. Love.
Much love. Thank you.
Yep.